Okay, guys, this is going to be the final part of Sunday's messages, and I just felt like I wanted to share with you guys a poem that I wrote for my mother when she passed. Okay, I'm not going to be a film on camera, but I just wanted to share this with you guys because it was dear to me, and this is the way I saw things um, in that moment, and maybe this will help somebody who may have lost a loved one within all of this chaos that's been happening lately with these mass shootings and all that stuff like that. So bear with me. I'm going to read it for you guys, and I hope it gives somebody a different view of the sadness that they may be feeling. Okay? All right, here we go. Oh my goodness, wait a minute, y'all. I gotta get my glasses back on because I can't see these words so small. Okay. God was picking flowers, carefully choosing them one by one, picking the ones he felt had bloomed and grew out in the sun. He looked at every petal, he looked at every stem, he looked at all the roots that grew so strong while under him. He looked for one without a bend and didn't lean as much. He looked for one that stood up tall, feeding birds and bees and such. Then he noticed one so beautiful, whose colors seemed to burst. That's why God picked this flower on December 21st. I wished I could have hidden it and kept it just for me. Instead of searching for a flower, I wish God picked a tree. But I know it will come back again because it left behind some seeds, while God continues to pick flowers while passing by the weeds. And I just wanted to share that, y'all, because it was, I don't struggle a lot when I'm writing. That don't mean it's always going to be that way, but I've always not had a problem with it. But when it came down to trying to figure out what I would write for my mother when she passed, it was a huge struggle. I've never taken so long to complete a poem ever, and I couldn't get the words right. And even trying to write it through the pain. And that may help someone as well if you lost one close to you, just to write on paper or sometimes even write notes to them. You know what I'm saying? As if, they're still somewhere around. Just write notes to them. But after I finally completed this poem and I went to read it over, it really brought me comfort in knowing that, hey, this is not God is picking certain people. When He picking people, He's not trying to invite people who is not trying to focus on him. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it that way, but hey, I'm just telling y'all that's sort of the way I looked at it. Like in my mother, she was on her missionary journey as long as I can remember as a child. I've been to houses when she would go to pray for people. I've been, sometime we sat out in the car, waited, and she would always keep an eye on us from the window to make sure we wasn't doing, if it was somebody's house that we couldn't go in. But she was always on that mission where she went from different people to pray for the sick. People on her job would ask her to pray for them, all kind of things, and she would go around and do this without hesitation. She's always been that way, and she was a missionary as well. And I watched her in doing those things, and you know, um, I don't know. I don't want to get into it too much because sometimes it get a little heavy when I'm talking about my mama. But when it came down to this poem, it really did help me to look at it in a different way instead of looking at it at the fact that somebody you love just has passed and staying in that pain and that hurt space. Okay. And even for them, I know they would want us to live on, and that's how we keep them living on. And that's all I wanted to share with y'all. And stay prayed up out here. And I love y'all once again. This is going to be the part 3 to our Sunday messages. And hopefully everyone will get an opportunity to view them and take something away with them out of it, okay? All right, this is it for me today. I'm hungry now, so I'm going downstairs. I done fed my soul, now I got to feed my body, right? I'm hungry. But I love you guys. Y'all already know. I'll talk to y'all sometime next week. Okay, bye-bye.